Hello, everyone. This is the Mgtow Cowboy. Greetings and salutations. So, it's it's the morning. It's the early morning. I think it's like 6 in the morning right now, and I wanted to share with you guys another Mgtow moment. Uh, True to life. True to life. This happened yesterday. So I gotta get up in a little bit, and I gotta go to the doctor for a medical, a CDL medical. And if you guys don't know, if you drive truck, you gotta go for these medicals every couple of years, depending. And I went there yesterday, and my doctor was very nice, but he was like, "Oh, hey Joe, listen, it's kind of late in the day that you're here. Can you come tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no problem, whatever." But I had a MGTOW moment surrounding all this, and this is what happened. Okay, so I I'm cruising down. I'm southbound on Harlem Avenue, approaching my doctor's office, and on the to the right of me, on the west side of the street, as I start to near the location of my doctor's office, I spy with my eye, I spy a very pretty girl, or my type of girl, or what I would consider my type of girl. Um, this girl is young. Mm, I'll just say it. I'll just say it. Young, white, skinny, tall, um, and just a good figure, nice thick thighs. She's not fat, not at all. In fact, she's I guess you could say on the skinny side of things. Yeah, on the skinny side of things, but she's got a little meat on her bones where it counts, and she's vivacious, just a attractive young woman. I couldn't really get a good look at her face because she's walking away from me, but as I drive by, I get a little bit of a look, and I saw her for sure. And just passively, oh, pretty girl. And then whatever, a couple of minutes later, I arrive at my doctor's office. I go in there, and a couple of minutes later, guess who walks in? That same girl. And she goes in there. I don't know what her business is. I figure out that she speaks Polish. I don't know if she speaks English, at least not yet, right? I'll tell you the whole story. She goes in there, and then the doctor calls me in. Again, like I said, the doctor calls me in. I explain that I need a medical card, or it's called a medical examiner certificate. Colloquially, we call it a medical card. He's like, "Oh, Joe, yeah, come by tomorrow, early in the morning, okay?" "Oh, okay, no problem, doctor." And so I leave. And then I exit, I go back to my car, get in. I execute a U-turn real quick to get back on Harlem, and there's a taco place right there. And so I say to myself, "Oh, you know what? I'm hungry. I'm gonna get 2 tacos." So I park my car on Harlem, and I get out to go. I get out to go to the taco place, and lo and behold, look, guess who's passing me by is that same girl. So I saw her coming there. I saw her at the office. She must have left like minutes before I did, and then I saw her again, and I say hi to her, or I said a couple things to her. I said something. I initiated conversation by saying like something like, "Oh, whoa, oh, hey, I just saw you a minute ago. Didn't I just see you?" And she like kind of like chuckles, in this like cute way or whatever. Um, she obviously has like a Polish accent, and I don't know, you know, So I'm not bragging. Let me also explain what I was dressed in. I was dressed in my finest. Maybe not my finest, but I was dressed up kind of nice. I did have jeans on, which I guess is like maybe low, low brow. But I also, but they were nice jeans. I had a nice, probably one of my nicest collared shirts on, just like bright emerald green shirt, real nice. It almost looks tailored. Of course, I had my cowboy hat on, so I'm looking nice and tall. I got my boots on. I'm looking tall. I'm always, lying, squeezing in an extra inch with those boots and those that cowboy hat. And I even had, of course, I have all my jewelry on. I got not all, but I got like three pieces of jewelry on. I got two rings, two pinky rings, gold. I got a chain on with like a pendant. And I even had a sports coat on, like a blazer, so it looks a little bit more formal, I guess. Um, so and I'd shaved and everything. And again, I am not, tooting my own horn. I got a lot of weight to lose. I got a, ooh man, I got a lot of, I got a lot of, I got a lot of weight to lose. But anyway, I was presenting myself, as well as I can. It's even worth mentioning. I'll just mention it. I even cleaned out my car a couple days before and got a car wash. So my car's like, maybe it's got like a little bit of a shine to it. Anywho, okay. Anywho, again, the girl's walking by me. I initiate conversation and I say something like, oh, hey, didn't I just see you? Didn't I just see you a second ago? I just saw you." And she kind of like chuckles. And then she does the weirdest thing in the world. Now, again, she's walking by. Okay? She has no reason to just stop there. Well, guess what she does? She stops there right in front of my car. And she's just standing there. But there's no reason for her to do that. I mean, it did not appear that she was waiting for anyone, or it would be a very weird place to be picked up. There's no bus stop there. I mean, I wouldn't even be parked there if there was a bus stop, right? There was like a small little there was like some little taqueria, some little Mexican taco joint right behind her. She didn't go in, and it gets even worse, or it gets even weirder. So I get out of my vehicle and I make conversation with her. She just stops there. She's just standing there right in front of my vehicle. And then I, turn around, cross the street, and go into this taco place, like taco burrito place. I get two tacos, and it takes, 6-7 minutes for me to wait while they cook up the tacos. And I can notice that she's staring at me through the window. And she's like, because, she could wait towards the front of my car or the back of my car. If she waited in the front of my car, she would be too far past. She wouldn't be able to look through the window. So she's hanging out towards the very back end of my car where she can look into the restaurant. And she's doing that. And, well, frankly, it seemed to me like we were making eye contact a couple times. So I'm like, wow, this is weird. This girl's waiting outside for me to finish my food and walk out and make contact with her again, or at least that's what it seems like. So I get my tacos, I eat my tacos, and the whole time, every 20 seconds I'm looking up and looking over, and she's there. Again, the strangest thing, like I said, there's no reason for her to be there. It was just a random slice of sidewalk. And I finish up my food. I walk outside. I cross the street. And then I open up the front. I open up the front door, and then I stick my hand in, unlock the back door, because I like to open up the back door and put my cowboy hat in the I forget what it's called, not the back seat, but like the window, the like where the back window is, the back windowsill. You know how people put stuff in their back windowsill? I like to put a cowboy hat there. That's where I keep my cowboy hat, or at least one of them. And the whole time she's like looking at me, and she's like giggling, or not giggling, but she's like giggling or something. And then at one point she kind of looks up and over and she looks at me, like she gives me the eye, and I'm just like, oh my God, is this And that's basically it. That's basically, and of course, I said hi again. That's it. I said hi, and then I got in my car, and I was sort of, just looking at her for a second, and that thought ran through my mind, like, Joe, this would be a very opportune moment. If you want, get out of the car, go talk to her, offer her a ride. I bet you she'll take it. I mean, I'm sorry, unless I'm delusional, and I admit, I don't think I'm delusional, but I don't think I'm delusional, but maybe I am. But I don't think so. Again, I'll say it again. There was absolutely no reason for her to be at that spot. There was no bus stop. What was she doing waiting there? When you wait for people, you typically wait like at a corner. She wasn't going in the restaurant. She wasn't doing it. She wasn't on her phone. She wasn't fidgeting with anything. She had like a kind of like a large purse bag thing. She wasn't fidgeting with her bag or going in there or anything. She was just wait. She was just standing there right next to my car, and I think she was waiting for me to initiate conversation with her. And again, as she was walking by, it didn't seem like she was going to stop until I initiated conversation. And I said, this and this and this and that, and then she just stopped and she started waiting there. It was. I'm just going to consider this another Mgtow moment, like, because once I got in my car and drove away, right before I did, I said to myself, I could probably get this girl's number or something. And another thing worth mentioning is, like, she was very age appropriate. I'm 37. She was probably in her mid to late 20s. So she's not like, a 17-year-old kid or anything like that, where it seems weird. It looked very age appropriate. Um, and yeah, I openly admit, she wasn't even like an ugly girl, and I was like, oh, forget it. This girl was pretty. I mean, I'll just say it. This girl was pretty. She looked a little ethnic, right? She's Polish, but I mean, still, to me, she looked pretty. Tall, just how I like it. Tall, white, skinny, young, very very supple, very, she had a little meat on her bones where it counted. She was not fat. If anything, she was probably on the skinnier side. She had very wide hips. Those are burthen. Those are burthen. She had burthen hips, and she was very attractive. And I'm looking good, and I got money in my pocket, and I'm feeling good, and it was a good day and all that. But like, it's the craziest thing. I'm telling you, unless I'm getting delusional, I'm telling you, I think these girls are getting desperate. That's what's going on. I think these girls are getting increasingly desperate, and they'll go for anything with the pulse. Not to. I don't want to sound I don't want to sound self-deprecating, but you know, maybe if I lost like 60 pounds, I'd be more of a catch. But you know, I don't know, guys. I don't know. If you ask me, it seems like things are. I don't know. These girls are getting desperate out here. That's what I think, and I'll leave it at that. So, anyway, what's up, everyone? This is the Mgtow Cowboy. If you like my content, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and please share. And I'll leave it there. All right, take care.